I'm in the micro center. That's how my day's going. Full of nerds. No, everyone was very nice. Hello and welcome. We are in my car. Let's just do a little rap sesh here. Got a new lav mic. Here to talk. I love a grocery store. I love a fancy grocery store. I live in North Carolina on the East Coast, and I haven't been to California in like a lot of years. So I've never been to Erewhon. I want to go so bad. I want to see the fancy smoothies. I want to see that weird vegan cinnamon roll. I want to see how much sea moss can cost. Sushi sandwich, coconut cream soft serve, I want that. I want to see what outlandish, gluten-free, vegan, sustainably sourced shit they got. Erewhons are only in LA. I would love to make it this year. You'll know. You'll hear from me if I go. But until then, I've been thinking, is it possible to recreate, or create, because I haven't been before, so it's not anything. Is it possible to create an Erewhon type of experience out of Charlotte grocery culture? Do we have enough fancy grocery energy here in Charlotte to make us feel like we're at an Erewhon? I think we might. I have a theory. I have a hypothesis. Charlotte is not without its bougie grocery stores. And in trying to decide which one would best fit the Erewhon vibes, I had some thinking to do. I had some choices to make. What I ultimately landed on is Reid's. Reid's Fine Foods. Are they expensive and weird enough? Time will tell. It always does. So I went through TikTok and I made a little list of the Erewhon items that seemed to cause the most stir online. What I thought I could do was see if I could cobble together an Erewhon type of experience right here in the QC. So why did Reid's win out over the Fresh Market? Well, a couple reasons. A, Fresh Market doesn't have smoothies. And smoothies to me feel very central to the Erewhon mythology, the Erewhon lore, if you will. Well, Palmer Reid's doesn't have smoothies either. Salted Melon does, and you'll recall Salted Melon is a Reid's offshoot place for version for the youths. Reid's for the youth. Like Erewhon, Reid's is very local. There are only 10 locations of Erewhon. They're all in LA. There are only 4 locations of Reid's, 6 if you count Salted Melon, and they're all in Charlotte. Fresh Market's in like 20 different states. I thought that was like a Carolina thing, at least. Being a southern specialty grocery, obviously there's gonna be a lot of differences. I think we're gonna find less maybe veggie forward, vegan forward stuff, but I do think we'll find some. Also, like Erewhon, you sometimes get celebrity sightings at Reid's. Not as many, because we don't have as many, but there's been, I believe, a Blake Lively / Ryan Reynolds sighting at Reid's back when people were abuzz about them maybe being in town. I don't know if that's, as long as Ryan Reynolds keeps providing my cell service, I don't care where he is. Like maybe some local Charlotte celebs. We'll talk about that more. Let's get away from this micro center. Let's start there. I mean, we're here, Salted Melon. Let's check it out. Let's get a smoothie. All right, we got our Hilliard smoothie. Let's do it. I don't remember the ingredients. I'll put them here. Let's do it. Ooh, it's got a boba straw. Ooh, that's good. More refreshing than creamy. Ooh, but there is like a chocolatey, something cake-o-y. It's good. It's good. Good job, Liz. Tasty smoothie girl. Love it. Good start. So the Reid's originally opened in 1928 on Morehead Street, and in 1931 it moved to this location here in the Myers Park neighborhood on Providence Road, just like down the street this way. That location was pretty iconic, and I, growing up, went to that location like as a kid. That was the grocery store my mom used for just her like regular grocery stuff, I'm pretty sure. And she would take me along, and I have clear memories, like I feel like these are some of my earliest memories of the butcher slicing off a piece of their just like kind of basic butcher like American cheese to give to me, and I could just like munch on this piece of cheese while mom pushed me around the store and did her grocery shopping. I remember eating this cheese while sitting in the cart, like as a baby, I guess, a toddler. And then I have memories from a little bit later on of being a small child and like running to the butcher in the back to get my cheese. And that's so cute. That's so, who does that now? Who is out, what butchers are out here giving babies cheese? That's so adorable. You couldn't do that now. Giving babies cheese got canceled. They shut down that Providence Road location in 2010, I want to say. But when that shut down, my parents bought their butcher block, the original Reid's butcher block, and it's still in their house. It's just sitting in their kitchen. They use it as like a table instead of a butcher block, but they have it. I'll put in pictures of it here so you can see. Anyway, I'm halfway through this. I'm actually hungry, and we got more Erewhon LARPing to do. So let's head down to the Reids on Selwyn, investigate, discover if they have sea moss, continue building out my thesis here. Let's go. This is not nearly as bad of an egg price as I was expecting. This is a very southern Erewhon is Reid's. Just have trays of deviled eggs. Love it. $15 though. See, like that's expensive. I did not know it had this little wine bar in here. Juice was on my list of stuff to look for, like Erewhon adjacent stuff, and I guess they're just out. All right, something else that was on my list was honey, and there is nice honey. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the red clay. Red clay is out of Charleston. Make some great hot sauces. And spicy peach honey, it sounds great raw. It is a little crystallized. I'm gonna need to warm it up a little bit. And it is $20. The sweet potatoes. I have not seen any of the real Japanese sweet potato. I wish I had. I feel like if I were gonna find a sushi sandwich, it would be here. I'm not finding it. Not really a thing. Also, no $20 strawberries. We got our Driscolls. This feels like the most Erewhon-y thing in here is the broth fridge. I happen to know these are quite good, actually. Oh, I found the juice. Yeah, Reid's just definitely ate my sunglasses. Great. Oh shit. But let's try some things that we got and see. Poppy Eat CLT, I think, has recommended the chicken Caesar salad wrap. I watched his video where he tried it, he loved it, and I've been wanting to try it since then, and I've seen people try wrap adjacent things at Erewhon now. Reid's doesn't have the option to wrap to wrap something in a collard green. Maybe they should. I don't know, it's not my business, but I am hungry. I love that they did this with painter's tape. I'm so sad about my sunglasses. Cashier was like watching me too, and I almost want to go and be like, hey, you were watching me like a fucking hawk. Do you know where I put my sunglasses? Poppy specifically mentioned the kind of like thinner cut chicken. Oh yeah. Oh god, this is kind of. Oh wow. I can't really expand on that. Who's this? Is that Dandy from a different time? The intensity of my stare is such that I know I can't hold it on people for very long. They always feel me looking and look. I'm pretty hungry. This dude, like his mom, picks out his clothes. This dude looks like, I'm trying to think of a burn while eating this wrap. This guy looks like he's trying to get into an a cappella group at Cornell. Oddly shabby pants. Oh god. Is this video an excuse for me to eat that wrap? None of your business. I didn't get a juice because I already had the smoothie. My heart is so crushed by losing my sunglasses. I was able to forget there for a moment when I was lost in that Caesar wrap. But now I'm remembering. We gotta eat something else. Ooh, and the mac and cheese. Did I get a fork? Yes. Got a fork, lost my sunglasses. The horrors are unending. I got $7 worth of 0.455 pounds of mac and cheese. $13.99 a pound, which seems steep. It's not looking amazing. It's a little dry. I like the choice of pasta. It doesn't have the creaminess that one wants. And the flavor isn't banging enough to make up for that. I'm sorry to roast. The flavor of this was really fantastic. I could forgive it not being quite as lubricated. And it's fine, like it's not bad. Put a little Dijon, put a little something in here. Truly, if you're looking for a rich man to talk to and you don't care how old he is, You come put yourself at this wine bar. You see what happens. I believe in you. You can do this. Last thing, there wasn't a raw vegan, not much of nothing. I wanted to get something that it is known for, and it is known for this. This is their 12-layer chocolate cake slice. I think this looks great. This was more than I wanted to pay. It's $10. It's a big slice of cake, but it's a slice of cake. I mentioned before I'm not an icing person per se. And so sometimes I get nervous when cake is in this format where it's like a little bit of cake, a little bit of icing, a little bit of cake, a little bit of icing. This I can do. Now, I can't even finish this whole piece myself. That's why I have an Austin. But as a nibble, I'm not mad at it. There's a chocolate one. There is a caramel one as well. They might be more famous for their caramel one. This is akin to the many layer cake, coconut cake. Ew. At Planters Inn. Hold on. Ugh. Why? It just gets chaotic if I'm not in a controlled environment. Where was I? This from Peninsula Grill, the Planters Inn. It's the same property. Ooh, that lady who just had a sunburn. This reminds me of the Peninsula Grill many layer cake that they have. I believe it's coconut. All right, what did we find? How do we think this compared to Erewhon? Well, did we get a tasty celebrity named Smoothie? Yes, we did. I did not find CMOS. I just don't think it's their thing. Reid's isn't about wellness, really. I did not find a sushi sandwich or anything remotely adjacent. We did not find a $20 strawberry or anything of the sort. I did get Hat Bar mac and cheese. It was overpriced. Raw milk was on the list. I didn't look that hard for raw milk. I didn't see any. I think it's illegal. Now, south of the border, South Carolina, I think that's different. Did find honey. Fancy honey. I could just do a YouTube channel where I park outside this Reid's and just talk shit about people as they walk by. Would you like that? I gotta get out of here. There's a dude with a chihuahua on a sling that's been walking around for the past 15 minutes looking at me. That man is from Europe. My thesis was that you could create an Erewhon adjacent experience from Reid's. Reid's is our Erewhon. Obviously, a big part of Erewhon's appeal is the clean eating aspect, right? The things are vegan and organic. I'm sure there are things they sell in Reid's that fit that, but most of the stuff, nah. Now, can you go get yourself a smoothie and some maybe slightly overpriced prepared food item and snacks and some pantry staples at Reid's and Reid's property? Yeah, hell yeah. And you can meet yourself a nice sugar daddy at the wine bar. Find a sugar daddy, get some cake, lose your sunglasses. What a day. Thanks for coming with me to Myers Park. I hope I don't die having to drive home without my sunglasses on. It's sunny now. Oh God, just when I need them. All right, bye. Bye.